Hello, welcomes back everyone, AnthWolf here with even more Mass Effect 2. Where we last left off, we had a call from the Elusive Man informing us that a colonist in a colony in the Terminus System known as Horizon potentially could become under attack by the Collectors because its communications had went silent. And so we went there and, well, just so happened it was. Whether or not it was due to the Elusive Man dropping hints to the Alliance that Shepard was working with Cerberus in the Terminus System, which prompted Ashley Williams to go there, which then prompted the Collectors to go after Ashley Williams as bait. Well, we can't really say. All we know is that the Elusive Man may not be really giving us all the relevant information on which to make any decision, which is a bit of a shitty move considering all the help we're doing, but yeah, you know Cerberus, you know the Elusive Man, he probably has his own agenda. What that may be, well, human supremacy most likely in some way, shape or form. But he gave us a few more dossiers and we have a few more missions in which we can undertake now. There's a lot of emphasis throughout this game so far. You've probably picked up on it, especially if you've obviously played the game yourself. There's a lot of emphasis on making sure your team, your squad going on this suicide mission is focused on the mission itself, rather than the baggage they may have. So we'll probably spend a bit of time before we do any more of the dossiers, doing a few more side missions, seeing what our current team have to say about the situation and try to help them out. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. If we look at our journal, between the last video and this video I did a bit more planetary surveying, mainly because I wanted to edit the last video, so while it was editing and compressing I went to do a bit of surveying, because obviously with the technical hiccup we had, I just wanted to make sure that went smoothly basically. And it looks like it has, hopefully. Obviously I'll never be fully sure until it's uploaded onto YouTube, but we'll wait and see. While I was surveying though, I found a Bloodpack communications relay. It seems they are mining on a planet's surface in the Crescent Nebula. And again in the Crescent Nebula, an Eclipse mercenary group on another mining facility. So those two are side missions we could certainly look into. Of course we have the DLC Arrival mission and the DLC Lair of the Shadow Broker. That revolves around a familiar Asari, known as obviously Liara Tassoni. Because we haven't encountered her in the game yet, we're not going to be looking at that until we've actually spoken to Liara and got a bit more of what she's been up to in the past 2 years. I would love to go recruit Tali now at least. She's apparently in Geth-controlled space right now. I would like to get Tali back in my party. But, I don't know. First things first. We should probably look at our tech lab, because we have some new upgrades that I haven't played with yet. So let's see what's available. And then we'll do a run round the Normandy and speak to everyone before we make any decisions about where we're going to be taking the Normandy in the galaxy. So, let's have a look. Heavy skin weave. This is the second upgrade out of 5. There is another one I think on Omega, but it was going to cost us something like 75,000 or 90,000 credits to purchase. We have a lot more credits now, but there is more merchant stalls available in the future that I want to check out first before deciding how we're going to invest our money. But for 5,000 palladium, yep. Extra health is always wonderful, and I think it unlocks something new. Hopefully. Yes, heavy bone weave. We take less damage from melee attacks. This might not seem so important, and when I first looked at it I went, when am I ever going to be attacked by melee attacks? And then just on Horizon we encountered the Husks, who decided to try and kick my ass, and almost succeeded. So yeah, I'm going to invest the 15,000 palladium into that as well. See, we can melee the Husks back, but they could almost stun lock us, which would be really annoying. Is there anything new? Heavy muscle weave. our own melee attack could be more powerful, but we need one more heavy skin weave upgrade. Okay. Armor. Biotic damage. Yes, please. It's going to cost us some element 0, but we picked up some more of that while surveying, so that's fine. We'll invest in that. And it's unlocked biotic duration, which isn't so important for Shepard, because a lot of his attacks don't have a long duration, at least right now. I'm not sure if it works with his biotic shield. Maybe it gives him an extra 1 second after you use your biotic charge attack. But it's worthwhile investing because we do have some biotic capable companions. Does it unlock anything new? Biotic cooldown, but we need one more biotic attack upgrade. Okay. And we have no weapon upgrades right now. Okay. So that's everything invested. Let's speak to Kelly, find out what the situation is.
I saw the reports on Horizon, Commander. What you did was amazing. The report mentioned that Ashley Williams was there. How did that go?
It was good to see her.
Do you have strong feelings for her?
We had a job to do and we did it.
I understand. Anyway, how may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
You have unread messages at your private terminal. Operative Lawson would like to see you at her station on the crew deck. Operative Taylor would like to see you over in the armory. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Oh, hey, we got some Renegade. Oh well, that's fine. How is our Paragon Renegade actually, come to think of it? Reasonable. Not great, but reasonable. We have 4 squad points to spend, but right now, maybe more incendiary ammo? Sure. Maybe not the best thing to invest our points in, but that's fine. I'd like to do more damage. It also does damage over time, which is handy.
Hey, Commander. It's, pretty crazy the people you can run into out here, huh? I mean, it was probably a setup or something, but it was still good to see Ash. Operations Chief Williams, wasn't it?
She moved on. I can't blame her.
She was frontline with you blowing up half the Citadel, and I'm the one who gets roped back into saving the galaxy? But did somebody switch our files?
You're the force that pulls it all together, Joker.
Yeah, it sucks, I'll give you that.
I assume everything is going well up here?
This thing wants to fire me over a joke. Okay, I said I'd flash the AI core, but I was kidding. And we'd only lose a few systems. Nosy ones.
To clarify, human resources adjustments are not actually under my authority.
Then why? Why are you always picking on me?
My replies were intended to provoke, though not to cause distress. Your reactions are atypical of most humans. You are interesting.
Edie, were you intentionally egging him on? What part of your programming covers that?
Nothing in the restrictions imposed upon me forbids active observation techniques. Mr. Moreau's performance actually improved under duress.
I never figured the coming overlords would be so annoying. I'm done.
What do you think about the people we're picking up?
Well, about the ones you went out with last. Grunt is not a stabilizing element, Commander. Zaid is like you, but takes checks. As long as it's not my money, we're good. It's just my opinion, though. There's really no need to go spreading it around.
So, how do you think we're doing?
Well, the Normandy's not as ready as she could be. There's always more we could upgrade. And as for the crew, you'd have to ask a people person.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Okay. Right, who to speak to next? Well, we'll speak to Morden Solus first of all, and then we'll go see Jacob, because he definitely has something to talk about. Do we still have that Seeker Swarm? Nope, it's gone. Okay.
Shepard, how can I help?
Are there any medical concerns I should be aware of on the team?
Cerberus personnel in excellent condition. No squad concerns to report. Always some matters, but nothing affecting immediate mission.
Have you got a minute to talk?
Not at moment. Think I've unlocked collector interest in humans. Wait, no. Only one heart. Krogan have 2. Scratch that. Anything else?
I'll let you work.
We'll be here if you need me.
Interesting to know what your theory was. And yes, let's go see Jacob.
Commander, sorry I'm a little unfocused. Personal matter. It won't affect my duties.
The yeoman said you wanted to see me. What's this about, Jacob?
As I said, it's a personal matter. I don't want to waste our time if it turns out to be a goose chase. But... well, I got pinged by a ghost the other night. Family.
I'm listening.
My private log got an update about the Hugo Gernsback, the ship my father served on. It sent an SOS last week, reporting a crash and requesting a rescue. Shepard, that ship went missing 10 years ago. I hadn't talked to my father for 3 years before that. I've buried everything but a body. I'm not convinced it isn't just some automated distress signal ticking over. It's been too long.
I'd think you'd be more excited that your father might be alive.
He wasn't around enough for me to have bad memories. It's an old, well-healed wound. But if he's actually alive and needs help, I also want to note that it's not normal procedure for distress calls to be routed to the Normandy. This was passed to my personal log through Cerberus filters.
Any signs that this was a Cerberus front? Who passed this to you?
I doubt the elusive man would let a direct operation stake hold this long. If there's a link, it's probably just about money. Cerberus needs diverse holdings to fund projects like, well, you. And whoever sent this my way covered their tracks. Someone could be fishing for favors, or thought it would get under my skin. Who knows with that bunch?
You didn't get along with your father?
He made no apologies, I'll give him that. You make a mistake, you own up to it, even if you keep making it. Whatever problems we had were a lifetime ago. I've had 10 years to get to where I am, and as far as I know, he's still a ghost.
Tell me about the Hugo Gernsback and what it was doing.
Privately held frigate. I looked over the mission brief when it disappeared. Nothing stood out. Typical research and grab operation. Find an uncharted planet, stake a claim, and establish as large a presence as you can as fast as possible to shut out competitors.
I think we can spare the time. Pass the coordinates to Joker.
I appreciate that, Commander. I don't expect more than dusty old bones, but it'll be good to close the record.
Okay, travel to Iaia in the Rosetta Nebula. Okay, we can check that out. Might check it out next, actually.
Miranda wants to see you, Commander.
Thanks, Kelly. Is there anything up in the captain's cabin we need? I don't think so. Let's drop down engineering first before we go see Miranda, I guess. Let's see how Grunt's doing.
Shepard.
Just checking in, making sure you're acclimatizing.
The hold is too open. Not enough cover. Armor is limited. Warlord Grant would target here to scatter heavy cargo, then focus on engines. That's what tank imprints show about human ships anyway. It's how I learned from the tank. Old pictures where memory is. Like holding a book for a child. Just remember this picture after picture. No help with finding a reason to care.
What other human info was floating around in there?
Less than a finger deep to sever your spine. You're soft. Solarians, Asari, all soft. Quarians, not so much. Turians, you have to work the blade, I guess. Don't see much point to it, though. Much point. Never mind.
Something must move you. You're as genetically Krogan as you can get.
I see suffering, the dead, and I think weak. I'm supposed to be strong. My guts were grown from thousands more worthy. The dead were weak. If they were strong, I wouldn't be needed. I don't know why Okeer started teaching. When he turned on the tank the first time, I screamed. Weak, pitiful.
So you started small, but you became what you are. Not everyone gets that chance.
I'm built for strength, but didn't earn it. I just am. Those dead were strong enough to try, even if they lost. The perfect Krogan, ignoring what made me. No strength in that. I'll take another look at what happened to the Krogan. Find a reason to care about it.
Okay. We'll come back and speak to you later. Yeah, let's go see Jack. Why not?
Hey,
Tell me something I don't know about you.
nothing to tell. Why?
I want to know more, and I'm not going away.
I'm here to fight for you. Nothing says we have to be friends, but whatever. Something you don't know, huh? Obvious stuff, like what's up with my ink, or something else just as boring. You're not really interested unless it affects you. I've been through all this shit before.
I could be genuine. You have no way of knowing.
I have eyes, and I have history. You'll back off. As soon as you realize you're not the first, and I'm immune to your help.
I'll bite. What's with the tattoos?
Some are for prisons I've been in. Some are for kills. You know, good ones. Some are for things I've lost. Those aren't your business. They're nobody's business. And some are because, hey, why the fuck not?
You're tough, but you can't have survived alone all these years.
When I was starting out, I ran with this girl Minara and her boyfriend. They knew their way around. I thought they'd help me. Right. They helped me into their bed. And when we finally did take down something big, they helped themselves to my share of the take. I knew where it was heading. And I got them first. Never bothered with friends after that.
They sound like selfish pricks. That doesn't mean they were gonna kill you.
I get feelings. I don't need proof. I did the smart thing. I always do the smart thing if people fuck with me. That's probably something you should remember.
I have to go, but we should do this again.
Wait. My turn with the questions. People usually walk by now. Why are you really asking all these things? Are you eyeing me up? Because if this is just about sex, maybe you should just fucking say so.
I'm in no hurry. I want to know what makes you tick first.
You don't need to know someone to sleep with them. You just have to know where to put it. Okay. Maybe we'll talk later. Maybe not.
Just trying to get to know people, basically. Oh, sorry, got myself turned around. Let's go see Zaid again, see if he has anything new to say.
Shepard, I was just waxing goddamn nostalgic.
Really? Do tell.
Tough fight on Horizon. I fought slavers and kidnapping rings, but nothing like that. Some slavers took a little girl on a colony in the Terminus System. Girl woke up, fought her way out, got picked up by my band well on her way to Omega. 8 years old. She'd have had no chance on Horizon. Doesn't matter who you are. You got a gun in your face, chances are good you'll do what the other man says. Only two types don't buckle at that point. Trained killers and psychopaths. A lot of people can't tell the difference. I should let you go. Talk more later, Shepard.
Right, let's get up to CIC. Oh, not CIC, god damn it. Crew quarters. Let's go see Kasumi first.
I was just thinking about you. I have to say, that Jacob? He seems pretty intense. I wonder if he likes Japanese girls with a penchant for kleptomania.
I don't know, maybe you should ask him.
Joker and Edie are like an old married couple. I keep expecting to walk in on them bickering about the temperature in the cockpit. Edie has a wicked sense of humor. Or I should say, a really funny lack of one. Sometimes she seems like a person. But when it comes down to it, I can't get past her being a computer. Come back later. I'm sure I'll have more to talk about.
Let's go see Miranda then. She did ask to speak to us.
Shepard, I find myself in the unpleasant position of asking for your help. I don't like discussing personal matters, but this is important.
Miranda, you're one of my crew. Tell me what's on your mind.
You remember what I told you about Father? Building a dynasty? There was another reason I went to Cerberus for protection. I have a sister, a twin, and he's still hunting her. Cerberus has kept her safe, until now. She's living a normal life on Ilium, safe and hidden from my father.
So you think your father has tracked her down?
Precisely, Commander. My sources indicate he knows that she's on Ilium. I've tried to keep her hidden without impacting her life, but I'm out of options. He's too close. I need to relocate my sister's family before it's too late.
What do you know about your sister?
She's my genetic twin. We're identical, but she deserves a normal life, and she's going to get it no matter what.
Does your sister's family know about this? Are they okay with being relocated?
They know nothing. They're completely uninvolved. Normal. I told Cerberus, and they're coming up with a positive reason to move the family.
What do you need me to do?
My father is extremely persistent. I'd like to go to Ilium when Cerberus is moving the family to make sure none of his agents get too close. My contact's name is Lantea. She'll be waiting for us in the lounge near the Nos Astra docking bay.
Go to Lantea. Well, we do need to go to Ilium. That's where two of our current dossiers actually are. The Assassin and the Justicar.
I didn't think Rupert had it in him.
Speak to Garrus, and then that's everyone, and we can plan our next option. Hey, Garrus.
Shepard, need me for something?
Have you got a minute?
Can it wait for a bit? I'm in the middle of some calibrations.
Still? Fair enough.
Talk to you later, Garrus.
I'll be here if you need me.
I wonder what he's actually up to. Right, so that's everyone really, apart from, of course, Dr. Chakras there. What we may... try to decide where we want to go next. Let's go to CIC and we'll have a look at our journal. Actually, do we have any new messages?
Incoming message from Admiral Stephen Hackett, Alliance HQ.
Commander Shepard, I need to discuss a sensitive matter with you privately.
I'll take this in my quarters.
Thank you for your time. I'll keep this brief. We have a deep cover operative out in Batarian space. Name's Dr. Amanda Kenson. Dr. Kenson recently reported that she found evidence of an imminent Reaper invasion.
So why call me?
Just this morning I received word that the Batarians arrested her. They're holding her in a secret prison outpost on terrorism charges. I need you to infiltrate the prison and get her out of there. As a favor to me, I'm asking you to go in alone.
The Batarians won't take kindly to the Alliance breaking into a secret prison.
This is not an Alliance operation. It's one person going in alone to save a friend. If it were an official mission, of course the Batarians would be upset. You keep this quiet, Shepard, and there's nothing to worry about.
Uh-huh.
I have a hell of a squad with me. I'm sure they'd help out.
Kenson is my friend. If the Batarians see a squad of armed soldiers, they'll kill her. This is serious, Commander. Go in with discretion, or don't go at all.
What else can you tell me about the operative?
Amanda's a top scientist and Alliance agent working in Batarian space. It's a deadly assignment, and she's one of the few up to the challenge. She and I go back pretty far, Commander. I won't let her rot away in a Batarian torture camp.
What is Dr. Kenson actually doing out there?
She's a deep cover operative, Shepard. We talk only when we have to. I'd heard she was investigating a rumor of a Reaper artifact in the system. Her last report said she'd found it.
I thought the Alliance denies the Reaper threat. That must be some proof she found.
Kenson's team found an artifact out in Batarian space. She believes it's a Reaper device, proof that the Reapers are indeed planning to invade. I've known her a long time. If she says she has proof, it's worth checking out.
I'll make this a priority.
The prison is hidden underground at a Batarian outpost in Aratat. I'll upload the coordinates now. Once she's secure, confirm her discovery. We'll debrief you when you're back.
Got it.
Hackett out.
Great, so that's part of the Arrival DLC, something I've never done before. I was really just trying to actually check my messages, but we got focused in on that. Amanda Kenson. Any messages? From the Elusive Man. I see you awakened Okia's Krogan. A dangerous decision, but you've got free reign on this operation. If you're certain he'll be a useful member of the team, you've got my support. For Robin Reeve. The Alliance soldier here gave me this contact information. You said you were here trying to stop those collectors. They took my son and my brother. Have you found them? Do you know where they are? So I'm guessing you're from Horizon, maybe. And Shadow Broker Intel. This is about the Lair the Shadow Broker DLC. We're aware that your old friend Liara Tassoni has been hunting for the Shadow Broker for several years. We wouldn't mind helping her in that hunt, given the broker's past work for the Collectors. We recently discovered some information that might give Liara a lead on where to find the Shadow Broker's base of operations, but unfortunately she doesn't have much faith in Cerberus intel. If you'd visit Ilium and pass it on to her as a gesture of goodwill, we'd appreciate it. Right. That's a little bit awkward due to, obviously, other events that may transpire, but okay. Let's get back down to CIC. Let's get away from the door. Okay, let's have a look at our journal once again. We'll just mark them all as red. So we need to speak to Liara. But speaking to her there might start that DLC mission, which I don't really want to do for a little while. We may... You know what, in the next video, I'll break this video here. We'll go investigate the distress signal from the ship that Jacob's father happened to be on. We'll investigate that and see what may have occurred. And then we will travel to Ilium, not only because obviously Miranda wants us to help overwatch her sister's transfer, but obviously there's a few people we can pick up there, as much as I'd rather go and grab Tally first. Decisions. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, I'll break this video here. This, of course, has been AnthWolf playing Mass Effect 2. Feel free to comment below, obviously. Everyone, hope you're all enjoying the series so far. Obviously, and I hope you'll continue to do so as we proceed further into the series. And I'll see you all in the next video. Until then, bye-bye now.